I don't think this is really up for discussion. It's less than a pot size bet, and we have trips at this point, or I mean, at any point after the flop. If he has a better hand, he just gets my money, and if I have the best hand, I get his money. The question is how much. Hopefully, all this in the middle plus an additional 128.04. What are we doing? We're getting 3-bet here by Pasha Pasha. The 3-bet isn't that big. We should just click call. Oh, yes, we should click call. Yeah, alright, that's cool. Flopping a full house. He bets small. Click and call. And I mean, we just want to see him keep barreling here. He goes 24. That's brilliant. Just wait a couple seconds. Click call. Reasonably clean run out for him. I should never have straights. Shouldn't have pocket sixes that much. And snap call. Kings are no good, my friend. All right, well, guys, that's the first all into the session, and we win a $200 pot. 70 blinds effective. Shoving eights for 70 blinds effective doesn't seem the best. So we just go flat instead, and we get a 6 high board. And like if he goes half here, having legitimately seems close. Yeah, let's do this. If we're like 100 bigs deep, I think we need like 10s for this. And okay, pocket eight's doing it again. We beat the ace deuce. Games are good. They don't want the competition of you playing online. They want you to lose your money and pay rake in their casino. So, 2 nice aces. Getting called. Relatively tame board. Just gonna start off with a small bet here up against Poke Me. Don't know anything about him. Get check raised, and that's actually like a pretty hefty check raise. I think the play with aces is to just like call and then call all in on the turn. We do let him realize a little bit of equity with his bluffs, but if I just go for the jam, then we fold out all bluffs. And well, he has the 8-5, but that's a nice river. Aces and threes beats 8 and 5, 8s and 5s. And okay, so guys, we've been going for what, like a half hour here? We're up nearly 3 stacks at the 100 game. This actually started as a 4-way pot, so this is, I don't know, this is a little bit concerning, but villain bet flop, I called, he's betting turn, I'm gonna call, he's using a very small size here. And because he has a bunch of queens and he has flushes, I don't think I get to lead this river. This is really weird. He's really tight, and he's just underbetting. Okay, so if I go for a raise, what's he calling with? I'm just kind of assuming he's not value betting aces and kings here. I'm not even going to raise here. Like, if we miss a little bit of value against, like, a queen 10, that's fine. Yeah, nice try. So I've ran into full house with jacks. We've ran into pocket aces. And we've given them both the literal minimum. Unless you guys, think I should consider folding at any point, facing 1/3 pot bets with trips there. Just sat down at this 100 snap and instantly get some nice trips. I'm just gonna go for the check call here. I think that's fine. You're supposed to mix both check call and check raise, so why not? And this actually seems like a pretty nice check raise spot. I don't think I can raise against that. I mean, I'll still call it, but yeah, what is going on here? King Queen. King Queen's no good, sir. I got top set in like the worst spot we could possibly get it. Against less than half pot, I should not be folding. Not really expecting him to have many bluffs, but I mean, we're folding something like this would be insane. We win. His bet is too thin. Rebetting the 8-7. So this is going to be like big bet or check strats, and 8-7 is definitely going to go in the big bet. And I mean, frankly, just like, yeah, click in 3/4 should be okay. And then it's just all in turn. I don't think there's much else to do with the combo draw here. Click button, there we go. Meanwhile, my computer's trying to lag me out on all my other tables. Cherry, why are you slow rolling me, man? We know you're calling. Why are you slow rolling me? That's rude. So 3-bet against Peregrine Took, bet small on this flop, and then we get the straight on turn, which is, I don't know, kind of nice, kind of lovely. I think I'm going to keep betting. Getting check raised is, well, it's the worst. Oh yeah, he just goes for the check rip. So like, how does he have a bluff here? That's the question. Ace Jack offsuit is supposed to fold pre. So if he has a heart in hand, his bluffs are like pocket nines, but he goes for the rip. This should never be 2-pair. Sets are really hard to come by. He should 4-bet all his jacks. He should 4-bet most of his 10s. So it's like pocket 6s and then just like a bunch of flushes and literally no bluffs. Okay, no thanks. Fist pump insta call if he shoves. If he calls, I'm still pretty happy. We do block combos of ace queen. Now these are positions from which he should have both ace queen suited and offsuit. I mean, which is bad for me. It means he has more ace queens, but it's, I mean, I also just double block it all. So rather than there being what, 8 combos, there's what, 4? And I have the club here, so we block some backdoor flush draws. I don't mind going for another bet here. We're going to stick with quarter pot. Like, so much of his range is still just like, you know, he has 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks. He will have some high card floats. And then, I don't know, crummy spot at this point. Value jam seems okay. Not amazing, because obviously he does have a few queens. Haven't gotten called yet. Haven't gotten called at all. Dobry shows a 9. Thank you for that, Dobry. We got 3-bet, but we get a 3-bet like kind of small. Mr. Wheelchair not the most aggressive when it comes to 3-bets. I don't know. Fold still seems okay. I think it's an auto fold if he goes to 22. And now we're kind of in the opposite spot here at the 100 table where he has raised in the cutoff and I'm 3-betting in the small blind. I'm using a different size though. I'm going a little bit bigger than he did. Queen 8-3, not bad. I'm gonna check once in a while on this board. And I think this is actually okay. Yeah, let's start off with check. So we got check raised quite often. And once again, he's just like taking this really large size on flop. I mean, I don't recall a lot of 3-bet pots I've played against this guy, but I mean, like maybe that's just something he does regularly. Still think we're going to go for check raise here. It makes it a little bit crummier because it means he's going to have less thin bets. But I mean, with something like top pair, it's basically impossible to make a minus EV play with top pair. And yeah, then we have to click call, and we are out kicked. And nobody has a diamond, the 4 diamond run out. Every once in a while, you get one of those runouts that is just like absolutely terrible, but you're all in already, and you know that they can't touch you. Or they can't approve you, depending on what the situation is. I don't know, the guys, that plug for memberships felt a little bit weird, felt a little bit forced. See, I always prefer doing the plugs for Prime Gaming subs, because then I could just like, I can frame it as you sub with Prime Gaming, and it literally just costs Jeff Bezos money, and it's like it's win-win-win. It's awesome. Lag, come on, bro. All right. Check call with the ace 3 seems good. 9 coming in on the turn. That is, I mean, it doesn't improve me in any way. Gives a lot of equity to a lot of his hands, which is kind of rough. Ooh, he goes for the check back. And I don't think I really want to open up raises in this spot, so I think this is a spot I'm just going to lead for a small overbet, as opposed to trying to go for check raise or go for a smaller bet size with the intent of getting raised. Yeah, I think this is good. And we get called, and we're good. Perfect. And he called with the queen jack, which is pair of queens, plus he had the spade blocker, which I think is completely reasonable. Okay, so we go for the raise. Jerks goes for the 3 bets. Queen 10, clicks call. That's a lot of 10s. I like it. Uter, what are you doing to me? We're going to call here. The flush comes in. He goes for the check. I think I should be betting. We're not going to do anything crazy. We're going to go 1/3. Jerks does slow play once in a while. Hopefully we're not running into that kind of stuff. If he goes for a check raise, we just call off. Trips are too good. Pocket kings. Kings are pretty hard to have. I don't think this is really up for discussion. It's less than a pot size bet and we have trips. At this point, or I mean at any point after the flop, if he has a better hand, he just gets my money. And if I have the best hand, I get his money. The question is how much? Hopefully, all this in the middle, plus an additional 128.04. Oh, Jerix, my friend. I mean, okay, here's the thing. You know, one thing I will give him is he does double block the 10-9, or no, I guess he single blocks them. He does block one combo of 10-9 suited. But I mean, other than that, like, he double blocks 8-9 high bluffs, and somebody in chat, please explain this to me. King high board, awesome. So, Call of Minecraft, if I have, no information on somebody, just like literally nothing, then I'll just try to play a solid game against them. As I gain information, I'll try to slip in a few exploits here and there. I'm going to bet here most of the time for like a half pot size, maybe check back like a quarter of the time or something. And I mean, I'd prefer to not get check raised all in, but if I do, I just have a hand that's good enough. Okay, so the 9 comes in. I block King X spade, which is huge. I'm going to discount some like ace kings from his range. I feel like I should discount aces as well. There's one combo of kings. I think we can go value jam here. I think if we don't have the spade in hand, we don't do it. But I think we can do this. And here goes Cherry slow rolling me again. Not getting snap called is wonderful, by the way. Getting the tank call. There we go. And yeah, we're going to 4-bet this. This guy makes it like pretty small. Make it 24 here. Get jammed on. We're click and call. And I mean, we're not in good shape against that. Larold over here is going to double up with aces at my expense. Okay, so Cherry goes for the flat. He does this once in a while in the small blind. And I mean, I hit top pair, that's fine, but this is a rough board. He gets to lead on it sometimes, absolutely. And I think my play is just fairly straightforward call. Tossing in a raise here gets us into some complicated spots. I don't think he's betting a size where we ever consider folding this. And the 8 has paired. I think that's a net positive card for me. It's not a groundbreaking card, but I don't think it's going to connect a lot with him unless he specifically has like 7-8 type stuff. And then he goes for an overbet, so he's saying he does connect with this, or I mean he's saying he has a 6. I think Queen 9 makes a better call here than like pocket jacks. We do have to make a very concerted effort to defend a lot of our pairs here when everything misses. Yeah, I kind of hate this, but I think it's going call. Hey, there we go. Down. If we pop over here, I have flopped a set against Green Wave in a 3-bet pot. Come on, you gonna show me this or what? Apparently he might be a little bit passive. Okay, but I mean, he's starting out with bets. We have a call here. 5 comes on turn. The fact that he's not sizing up here is really weird. I think I'm gonna have a raise here, but I don't think it's gonna be an all-in raise. I think we're just gonna raise like 2.5x here. It's a bit of nonsense. And very easy all in on the river if he happened to, if he happened to have him beat on the flop and turn, or if he has hit this river, then he is getting some money. That's not it. All right, collecting $100, cool.